Thank you so much for joining me on this next installment of Coming Clean on Crowdfunding, where we hear from author Rick Heinz, who has written The Seventh Age Dawn. And I'm extremely excited for Rick to be speaking with us today because he has raised almost 3,000 book sales, and his book is in real stores. So you can go to the store, you could buy it. It's paper, it smells good. You can get an ebook, it's real. I'm really excited because he's here to share with us how he went about being able to get so many pre-orders, get so many orders, get so much support. And ideally, he can share these tips with you so that you can learn, that I can learn. We're very lucky to have Rick here today. So thank you so much. First question. Please introduce yourself and your book.
I'm Rick Heinz, the author of The Seventh Age Dawn. The book is about magic returning and the potential to wipe out humanity in the process. I mean, after all, you have to break a few eggs if you want to cast spells. I've been storytelling for 23 years now. I am a giant geek. By day, I am a master of electricity. I wield high voltage power lines and chew up AC volts like nothing else.
If you could summarize why you decided to crowdfund your book as opposed to pursue a more traditional publishing path, why did you do that?
Nerdist. I heard Inkshares on a podcast with Nerdist, and I love contests. Here's this goal. If you can hit it, you're going to get published. And that sort of was what appealed to me about all of the Inkshares or crowdfunded or crowdsourced publishing as well. Like if you can go out and you can prove that there's a marketplace for your book and that you have fans, that somebody will take it and put it on.
And what did you find to be the most surprising once you started?
I didn't have a lot of problems going out and knocking on doors or asking neighbors for money. What I found the most surprising was how I became friends with other authors in the competition. That and how many family members or friends choose to not back you. That's the second surprising part.
What other types of activities did you pursue to be able to get pre-orders?
The thing that I did that yielded the best results is I went to local game stores and I applied my trade as storyteller, running like D&D games or White Wolf games or Mage games or any kind of like tabletop role-playing game with a group of 5 strangers. And I put my 4 hours of time giving them a good time and running the game for them. And then at the end of that, I would pitch the game or I'd pitch my book. That was very successful for me. There was a time on the final day of the contest where I literally ran into McDonald's and I opened up the door and I said, "Who here likes to read? I'm in a contest. Come do this." And I got 2 orders that way from pitching my book at McDonald's. And I did set up a table in front of Starbucks. The problem with Starbucks is there's a lot of competition because everybody there is an aspiring writer. I spent more time talking about writing than I did actually trying to sell my book. I had more success at McDonald's than I did at Starbucks. The thing that I did is every single person I talked to, I told about my book. I mean, I pitched my dentist while they were working on my teeth. I found throughout my campaign selling in places like libraries, Barnes and Noble, Starbucks, trying to find people that actually like to read, book communities. It's a completely oversaturated place. You're not going to get any traction for a book that's not even released yet.
And was there anything that you did, any activity that you did that you spent a lot of time on that you wished you hadn't?
My fall strategy was absolutely the going around to bookstores. And what I found out that is at sort of the contest stage or the book funding stage, making flyers and putting them up, leaving out postcards, doing any sort of passive media, to me is a total waste of time. It's very premature.
Would you recommend this to anybody?
I would recommend any contest, whether it be Launchpad, even if it's with votes and fans and supporters, or Inkshares where, it's pre-orders, any sort of contest with a brand and extra support behind it. I really think it's worth doing, even if you fail. The reason for that is you have to learn how to pitch your book. You have to learn if your concept will sell in an elevator with a 15-second pitch line.
Is there anything that you would like people to know before they embark on crowdfunding?
If you are using Inkshares, my recommendation right now is to wait for a contest. Trying to get 750 orders unless you have a massive back following is really, really hard. I've noticed that there are times of the year where books will naturally generate more orders. and they seem to be around like May and August. Like those are the two prime things. Don't try to launch your crowdfunding in November and December. And it also seems to be equally hard in February.
Thank you so much for sharing that story with us. Hopefully for those of you who are watching, you found that to be as interesting and valuable as I did. I certainly feel incredibly, incredibly lucky to be hearing these stories firsthand and then sharing them with you folks so that we can all be better in our own campaigns and have an idea of what we're getting into as we do crowdfund. So remember to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.